Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, and give double honors to the apostles and elders, which are the apostles and elders that rule the great millstone, that have taught us this word diligently, and that have not taken no breaks, and that are set up by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to bring forth this truth, man. Okay? Because you got guys out here that are they're faking the funk, man. Not even faking the funk. They don't want to give reverence unto the Most High's men. But that's nothing new. We've seen throughout history, through the Bible, you see men that wanted to take over Moses' position because they didn't think Moses was ruling the way that they wanted it to be ruled. But the Most High knows men's hearts. Okay, he knows who he wants to rule and who he set up because he gave them the heart to rule and to be in that position. Okay, even you look at Solomon. Solomon feared his position. He said, give me the wisdom to rule this great people. So he knew that what he was getting into. He knew that he was coming into a high position to be able to rule over Israel, man. Okay? So you got situations where men have tried to come over and think of themselves more than what they've been set up to be. You know, we should all just be thankful. And this is going into the men that's really in their right state of mind, that can accept this. We should be honored to know the truth again. At one time, we were niggas in the world, man. We were guys in the world that was serving other guys. We were going after Easter, Christmas, all of these pagan holidays, which the Most High could have killed us for. He could have destroyed us for it. But he, in his great mercy, He long suffered us to be in that position. Now he's waking us up, man. So this video is a response to the ITR and the Avengers, because now they're joining cahoots with each other, which is that's nothing new, man. Just like the men that told that they would fast until they killed Paul. So men that join forces to go against the men of the Lord. So it's nothing new. They're just coming back again in the lot that the Most High set them in. But this video, which, I mean, I'm sure brothers have seen. If they haven't seen it, I mean, you can watch it. It's not much to it. All it is a brother that was speaking, that came up to this camp, okay, the ITR, and was speaking to him, and they got into an altercation about who this guy learned from, okay? And then he went into some other issues dealing with the eunuch and different things like that. You can watch the video, you know, but the main thing that I'm concentrated on here now is the fact of who he learned it from. Because the question that was asked to him, he didn't want to answer it, and he answered falsely. He didn't really answer it at all, which is answer in itself. Because if you really took the time to give honor, where did you get Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? That wasn't a name that was just found out. That was a name that was given through men that was teaching the name and going into the ancient Hebrew, and that labored. The apostles and elders labored through this. They tell us stories of them going through classes, going through multiple Hebrew lessons, studying under Ariah, Yaiquab, studying under, you know, coming right from Abba Bivens, that passed it down to those men. So they were studying for this and labored for it, man. But then now you have guys, that's why it says being a novice lifted up with pride. Pride is a terrible thing. Pride won't let you know you got it, man. You think you're just doing your thing, but pride is on you. And men are trying to tell you, man, that's a prideful thing. You don't want to even acknowledge the men you learned it from. Like you just got it, man. Like you just was taught by the Lord. Come on, man. Come on now. All of us know that you need a teacher, you know, but we're going to get into that. Let me see here. Because then you have this video right here where this guy was with the Chicago camp. Okay? We can go through here and go through the men. You see the brothers that was in Chicago camp. And this video was in 2013, okay? You see that you got brothers that was in the Chicago camp. So you didn't just learn it from yourself. You learned with other men. And you were taught under men. The men of who? Great Millstone. Okay? So you can't just say that you just found this out by yourself. Because here's the record, man. This is not some video that's doctored. Okay? This is from this is from 2013. To show you that you was in the camp of Great Millstone. Because what do we have here? We have GMS Chicago 26. Alright? And let me go into some scriptures real quick to back up. Or hold on, let me go right here. Salakia. Galatians. Okay, if we go to the book of Galatians, it says, "Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differ nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all." And what do you got now? You got the men who we're going to be lords over all now, because we're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. We're going to be joint heirs with the Mashiach. Okay? He's going to have that high position, but in his mercy of Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shai, we're going to have a joint heirship in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Which is going to be ruled by Yahweh Shai. Let's keep reading. But is under tutors. You know what? Let's go into this word. I mean, this is easy. This is easy to those that know. You know, it's just the point of just edification. That's why we do these things. Defending the gospel and edification, okay? You know, because that's dead wrong, man. You can be able to fool the people that don't know what's going on. But the guys that have watched the years, we see, man. We've seen you in the camp. We've seen when you made a video repenting and say that you was wicked because you went off on the Dan issue. I seen it with my own eyes, man. I seen you seen. But yeah, brothers have seen you, man. We seen you make that video. You know, I tried to go find it, but he might have took that down, man. Let me start at 1. This is Galatians 4:1, and it says, "Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child," and we're all children. Well, that's why it says give him milk, man. We're all children. We ain't full grown yet. No matter what, 10, 5, 6, 7 years, that don't make you grown. You're still a child, man. It says, "Now I say that heirs, as long as he is a child, differ nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all, but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father." All right, it ain't the time, man, because look what's happening to your doctrine. Look what happened to the doctrine of these guys, man, from all the scoffers. Look what's happening to them. They're waxing worse and worse. If it ain't GMS, they don't get out of bed. You know, they just, Esau gets a pass. They don't talk about none of Esau's wickedness, but it's all GMS, GMS, GMS. Did the Lord not say after 1 or 2 admirations, let him be a heathen man? Let him alone. Let the blind lead the blind. They both shall fall into a pit. So if we going off, let us go into our pit. The Lord already said it. But I know through the Spirit that we ain't going off, and the apostles and the elders aren't going off. So that's the bottom line about it. Because if they don't have the truth, where else is it at? This is the word for tutors is Salakia. Let me play it.
Strong's G 2012. Epitrapas. Epitrapas.
Epitrapas. It says one who cares or honors anything has been instructed. A curator, a guardian, a steward or manager of a household or of lands, overseer. That's what the apostles and elders are. They're the stewards. They're the managers of the household, overseers, one who has the care and tutelage of children, either where the father is dead, or guardian or minor, or where the father is still alive. And our father is still alive. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is still alive, man. Watching us right now, man. But it's saying that, look, even though these men are set up in these positions. They are given that position by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, not of their own selves, man. You can't make yourself be an elect. You can't put yourself in that position. You can't. It has to be given to you. Just like the David's brothers, they probably wanted to be anointed as king, but they couldn't be that, man. David was in the field. David's father didn't even consider him. You know, so but the Lord knew David's heart and knew that that was a man after his own heart. So this thing is given, man. This is given, and it's given to the people. That's why pride has no place here, because once you understand and let the Lord do His thing and trust in Him of who He set up, you know, then pride gets pushed out. It says under tutors and governors. See this word, governors.
Strong's G 3623, oikonomos.
Oikonomos. And it says the manager of a household or household affairs. Just like the word was for tutors, manager, superintendent, or as was usually the case, a freed man or a slave in whom the head of the house or has instructed the management. So it's just almost going into the same definition. Okay, but that's the main thing, man. Let me read it again. Then I'm going to go into these other precepts and close out, man, because this I ain't going to make this long, man. Yeah, it's already showing themselves that they were never of us. It says, but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father. Even so, we, when we were children, were in bondage under the elements of the world. That's showing you there it's not children as in children. It's talking about us being in a child state of mind, because we were in bondage under what? Sin, man. Out there smoking blunts, out there committing adultery, eating pork. Those are the bondage of the elements of the world. But when the fullness of the time was come, Yahweh sent forth His Son, made of woman, made under the law, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoptions of sons. Alright, so let me go back to this video right here, and I'm going to read these scriptures. The first scripture I have is 2 Timothy. This is the book of 2 Timothy. This is the book of 2 Timothy 3 and 14. And it says, but continue, 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them, and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which is able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Because it says you have a zeal, just like he spoke about the eunuch. Yeah, the eunuch knew he was an Israelite, but he couldn't go into the things that were to be into that the form of salvation. When that's why it was broken about Yahweh Shah, broken down about Yahweh Shah. So he could have went through knowing he was an Israelite, but he wouldn't have went into Yahweh Shah without a teacher, man. Okay, this is the book of 2 Timothy 3, 1 and 13. This is 2 Timothy 1 and 13, and it says, hold fast the form of sound words which thou hast heard of me, in faith and love which is in Mashiach Yahushua. That good things which was committed unto thee keep by the Holy Ghost which dwelleth in us. See? So that's the main thing, man. I ain't gonna let this go too much longer, but I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, Barak to Yahweh, Barak to Yahushua, and to you hopeful men, the hopeful elect. Keep faith and shalom.